What's up everyone, I'm Joey. Today I'm going to show you how I made $2,400 in 6 hours building this large balloon arch, 4 balloon columns with firework toppers, another large balloon arch, 2 custom-made 7-foot ladder structures, and 100 helium balloons. First things first, I prep all of my water bag bases the day before. It takes me about 1 minute to fill each small bag and 1.5 minutes to fill the large ones, 16 minutes of total prep time. Once I'm at my setup location, I begin my first task, building 4 balloon columns. In a separate video, I share how I can build 4 of these in 24 minutes as seen on the clock in the screen. For indoor events like this, it's fastest to inflate all of the balloons first, then add them to the frame so I'm not getting up and down constantly. Once all the balloons are inflated, the columns take almost no time at all to put together. Check out my other videos for more detailed tutorials on making super fast balloon columns. Next, I need to create the firework toppers using balloon twisting balloons. These definitely take more time than adding a standard topper to the columns, so my time for building these 4 columns is actually closer to 1 hour. Definitely worth the time for how crazy and eye-catching they are when they're finished. I need to bring these last 2 columns down this crowded hallway to set them up near the next set of double doors. It's ironic that this hallway is only busy when I need to transport these columns. 4 balloon columns done, so in the first hour we've earned $600. Next mission, build our first large balloon arch. I've also enlarged the clock here to show that I'm going to make this large balloon arch in about 30 minutes. I get some haters on the channel like any good YouTube channel, so I know I'm going to hear, "You didn't count the time that it took to set up the frame." Guys, it takes like 2 minutes to set up that frame. Probably only 1 minute. I'm just being generous to give the haters some cred. Winners make it happen, losers make excuses. Remember that, kids. Anyway, after I inflate all of my balloons, I separate the bases so I can reach the top of the frame without a ladder, and similar to the columns, adding the balloons to the frame takes almost no time at all. Check the clock, boys and girls, 29 minutes. So after another 30 minutes, we've got another 350 bucks in our pocket, bringing our running total to $950. Let's go on to the next balloon arch. New building, new me. Just kidding, same me, still inflating a bunch of balloons. I separate the bases so I can reach the top of the frame, add the balloons to the frame, making sure I'm aligning them into a spiral pattern, move the bases in, and voila. We have our second completed large balloon arch. That's another 45 minutes we'll never get back, and another 350 bucks in our pocket. Worth it. Next on the to-do list, we've got 2 7-foot ladder structures that I've never built before, an M and a D representing the school's incoming Doctors of Medicine students. I start off by building the easy vertical aspects of these letters, then begin adding the diagonals and rounded parts that are going to be a little bit more meticulous and take a little bit more time to figure out. Like I said, I've never built these before, so I'm just winging it and adjusting where I need to by adding or taking away balloons depending on the length I need. Lettering is always a fun challenge to take on because I never actually know how it's going to end up. I just keep working on it until I'm happy with the result. And I'd say these guys turned out pretty well. Another day, another dollar. Well, $600 actually. And the last item on our to-do list is 100 helium balloons. For those of you who watch my channel regularly, you know what I'm about to say. I hate helium! It's expensive, it's tedious, it's the worst element on the periodic table. Okay, that might have been a little harsh. Once I'm done inflating the helium balloons indoors, I keep them inside overnight using high float to increase the longevity and set them up along this fence in the morning to direct students to their orientation, bringing my total to $2,400 for about 6 hours of work. This is the second event I've done for this client, and I've got a third one booked next month. If you do a good job at your events, the event planners will oftentimes invite you back, especially if you're enjoyable to work with by providing fast responses and a few options for them to choose from. If you joke around with them at the event, act confident when preparing for your build, work quickly, and provide a kick-ass final product. Once the event is over, I head back to retrieve my reusable supplies and pop all the balloons. Leaving your space cleaner than when you arrived is another excellent way to stand out to your clients. I hope you enjoyed my creative process and learned a little bit along the way. For these events, I buy almost all of my supplies on Amazon, and I saved over $1,000 last year by using my Amazon Prime Visa card. When you get approved for this card, you will automatically receive a $200 Amazon gift card and 5% back on everything that you buy on Amazon. There's no annual fee, so this card is a no-brainer. Check out some of our ongoing challenges by signing up for our weekly email newsletter, and head to our website if you want to get your very own Joey Balloons gear. Follow me on my socials for contests, giveaways, and to see what I'm up to. Links are in the description. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.